Hello everyone. So this episode I'm going to be building a launch roller coaster. I guess you could call it double launch coaster, but a bit unconventional if you ask me. Uh, but yeah, so I'm kind of just going with an underground station, kind of like that inverted coaster in I can't remember what the name of it is, but if you know, you know. And so I want it to launch out, and it's going to have like a volcano kind of theme, I think. And so it's going to launch out of this part, go into another launch, and then I'm going to try and make it like a volcano. Not any theming in this episode, really. Uh, Mainly just the coaster. And don't worry about the smoothing. I do go back and correct that. But I wanted this kind of top hat, and then maybe S-bend it up around a bit and just started testing it there just to make sure it all worked and just amending the launches. So it does go over that quite slowly. I do go back and change that at the end. But yeah, I did have this is my first one, so I'm looking for some names, maybe some tips on building. I'm not the best builder at this, so this is kind of a early attempt, seeing what people think and hoping to improve over time. And I wanted to just put some path there to make sure I knew what kind of area. And I like putting the station first and the queue just to make sure that I don't kind of build over it. Not that I was planning on the coaster going in this direction, but it's nice. And just in case I wanted to do some terrain, as my plan is once I've themed the station to bury it underneath the terrain and see how it goes. And you can just see me turning it on so I can put some of the terrain around. But I'm not going to do much of that now. I'm doing that more in a different episode. And with this, you can see what I was going for here. It's kind of like the Big Dipper overside drop, but just kind of move stuff out of the way. I prefer it rather than the auto tunnel. And a lot of this end bit I did go back and change, but for now it kind of curves round, and I could see it wasn't really going the way that I wanted, or wasn't allowing me to put some of the theming I have in mind as well. So I kind of wanted to do a fast kind of inversion here. So it's fast zero G roll as it comes around, or not zero G roll, sorry, I think it actually is. Getting my elements mixed up. All of this bit changed because I realised it was going through quite slowly. But to be honest, I did go back and change that. I knew I wanted another block section just to make it space out here. And this whole last bit did get changed. As you can see, I noticed it was going around slowly, so I went back, added a block break, and then decided to finish the last bit. But I knew that the only way I was going to get through that with enough thrill and speed was by going underground. So dug that out, made it go underground, and this last bit after recording this, I went back and I made it a lot less tighter of a turn than that is. So it looks very tight here, but I sped it up near the end and made it a lot wider so that the forces aren't as strong. And then go back and smooth it all. This is the fun part. Well, I enjoy this part. It just brings it all together. It looks like a big spaghetti mess before that. And yeah, I like to give it two times backwards and forwards, not like the first game where you had to use that for 2 hours just to get anything like what you can get in that much. And the colour I was going for is red here, where I wanted to fit the volcano theme, and I changed the train to black so that it looked like a bit of coal. And we're going to go into the POV here now, and this is about theming and everything. Next episode, I'm going to do theming and some of the terrain. So just make sure you check out for that if you want to watch it, and let me know any tips and any names of the coaster. And you'll notice in this POV it is quite slow, and as I said after, I did fix that, so it does go a lot faster over there. I made it a bit lower at the top hat, and then this bit is where I want it to launch out of volcano. Maybe have a circular flame thing going off in sequence over that, and curve it round, and it's all going to be kind of volcano themed, so you're curving around maybe some lava underneath, and then go into the drop, which is a lot faster now. And I still like that curve, and that is very nice when it's fast as well. When it goes over here, that's fine. Goes into this part, and I didn't really slow it down after, whereas here it does slow down quite a bit. And when it goes into here, it curves out to the left and then goes a lot wider of a turn so that it doesn't feel like it's going to snap your neck as you go round. But thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoy. Subscribe for more, and yeah, I'll see you in the next episode.